later, but now it's to White Hart Lane, where Tottenham hadn't won a North London derby since 1995. Always plenty of spice in this one, especially as it gives George Graham a chance to pit his wrists against his old club, Arsenal. Commentary comes from Rob Palmer.
Tottenham Hotspur have no team sheet problems. There are a few changes to the lineup from Germany. Notably, David Ginola returns after being sacrificed for Europe. Stefan Freund has amassed a collection of 5 yellow cards, and so he's suspended. Alan Nielsen and Mauricio Torrico are injured. Justin Edinburgh keeps his place, and Tim Sherwood, who thought he was going to be suspended, was delighted to hear there's been a miscount of cards. He's only been booked 4 times, and so he qualifies to start. Arsenal, unlike Kaiserslautern, have had no last-minute change of heart. Ray Parlour is the only major omission. So Frederick Lundberg reigns on the right. Thierry Henry's also injured, so Dennis Bergkamp and Kanu are on the front line. Davor Suker sits in reserve. Bergkamp, Adams, Keown and Seaman, rested in midweek, are back for the big one. Carr's free kick. Keown, Kanu. Adams beating his old pal Sol Campbell. Leonardson plays it in. Arms go up, flag stays down. Tottenham have taken the lead through Stefan Everson. Tottenham Hotspur threw a real spanner in the Arsenal defensive works. Now Ginola. Clements. Armstrong. Thick and fast the tackles. Vieira floored. The referee plays on. Armstrong takes the tumble. And we're going to see another yellow card. Well, it was a late challenge by Emmanuel Petit. I'm not quite sure what David Ellery teaches. It may be mathematics. He's telling them exactly what 10 metres means. It's Sherwood with a free kick. Oh my word! Oh my word! A goal befitting the match. That was a sensational free kick with incredible velocity. 2-0 to Tottenham. And what a goal from Tim Sherwood. Are you watching Kevin Keegan? Winterburn. Kanu battling with Campbell. Petit, great turn. Not a bad attempt at a shot. Cushioned by Campbell's challenge. Easy for Walker. Hasn't had to dirty his knee bandage so far. Here's Kanu. Keown. Keown leading the attack. And he tried the step over, but it's still Arsenal. And Lundberg has won the corner. Probably the most skillful piece of play we've ever seen from Martin Keown. Little 1-2 going around Sherwood, and then the step over. Petit curls it in. Walker hesitant with the punch, and it's bundled over the line, but it's not going to be a goal. Well, Kanu went flying in as Campbell tried to clear it, and one could only assume that there'd been an infringement before he put it over the line. There was only Winterburn, Dixon and Seaman not in attack for this one. Vieira's free! And he's pulled Arsenal back into the game. Stunningly simple goal from Patrick Vieira. kind of defending George Graham has nightmares about. Vieira left all alone. A show of impudence from Emmanuel Petit, who's already been cautioned by the referee. Sometimes people say that David Ellery courts controversy today. He's decided to divorce controversy. Everson. Good shot. Ooh, so close to being a very good goal. Sherwood. His nerves have only just calmed after that first half goal. This is Vieira. Bergkamp. Chance for Ljungberg. Oh, wonderful skill. Defensive skill from Sol Campbell. This is one of the moves of a memorable match. Bullying, defending from Sol Campbell. Dixon. And tidy. Challenge from Sol Campbell and an off-the-ball incident from Ljungberg. It's all a little childish, and Ljungberg's having more problems with his own teammate Lee Dixon than he is the opponents. Well, this was the offence. Campbell's challenge was strong, and Ljungberg took great offence, and well, it was pretty amateur acting. Ljungberg hardly making a contact, but the referee has shown a red card. The Swede is off. Fredrik Ljungberg has been dismissed for retaliating to the challenge of Justin Edinburgh. Tottenham with a one-goal lead and a one-man advantage. Sherwood. Oh, crunching from Keown. And the referee couldn't have been closer to the incident. And Keown with a now outlawed challenge from behind. Keown. Not a big favourite with the Tottenham fans. The turn by Bergkamp. Suka plays it. Over Mars. Suka! Oh, great save by Walker. Could be a match-winning save. But the danger's not over. It's Winterburn. Suka's turn. And Suka is stopped by an excellent tackle. But what a save from Walker. First it was Overmars who blasted it in, and then Walker with a tremendous double save. Here's Dominguez, being handled by Keown. He's teasing Martin Keown. Tottenham fans wanted to just hold the ball up. He does better than that. Keown fouls him, and Keown is one of the players who's already been cautioned, and Martin Keown is the second Arsenal player to be sent off by David Ellery. Well, David Ellery has set out his stall in the second half. Any foul, any misdemeanour is going to be punished. There's Ljungberg, and now Keown have found out. This two-yellow card rule really is proving harsh.
I think overall the sending offs were very harsh, because I've heard that the referee said Fredrik Ljungberg was sent off for headbutting Ginola, but I didn't see that. Maybe it's true, but I have to check that on the tape.
Even when Arsenal were down to 10 men, you know, they wouldn't sit back. They just kept coming at us and kept coming at us. And in fair, the last 15 minutes, you know, I was just pleased to get it over as quickly as possible. But the first half hour, I thought the football we played was absolutely scintillating. And probably the best we've played since I've come to the club. I think the pace of the game, we hardly let Arsenal out their own half. I thought we were superb in the first half.
A lot of things wrong, but you must have been delighted with the commitment that your players showed.
Yes, we had the right spirit, and I think we have the right quality as well. And at the moment, of course, it doesn't go for us, but We have been in that situation before and always reacted well.
So you're relaxed?
I'm not relaxed. I'm upset today because we lost the points, but I'm confident.
Well, we'll come back to a confident Arsene Wenger in a minute. But let's start with those sendings off. Now, Freddie Ljungberg was sent off. David Ellery said it was for a headbutt on David Gillner, but it wasn't, was it,
No,
Brian?
I think we'll see now. It clearly was not a headbutt. David Ellery has got it totally wrong, and I'm sure that Arsenal will be appealing against this, because you can see Gillner there in the thick of it. Then as we come back to Gillner, he gets hit, and we believe he's been hit by a coin thrown by some idiot in the crowd. David Ellery somehow manages to interpret that as a headbutt. Unfortunately, Freddie decides to give a gesture which I think he may well regret, and it's very unsavoury indeed.
Well, this is the other yellow card, and therefore second yellow card that Martin Keown's got, because of course Arsenal down to 9 men by the end of the game.
Yeah, I think that's just pure frustration, and as George was saying, Arsenal were chasing the game. That's an awful long walk from that corner of the field, and I've had to put up with your smugness all afternoon as well.
Did you ever get sent off in the North London derby?
Which has made it even worse.
No, absolutely. David Ginola has spoken to people after the game and said that if he's needed to defend Freddie Ljungberg on that, he's going to. I mean, that's a positive, isn't it? I mean, because Freddie Ljungberg seriously shouldn't have been sent off for a headbutt, because he wasn't.
It's a something and nothing incident with Justin Edinburgh, and as you would expect from a passionate North London derby, a lot of players get involved. They try to break it up. Ginola is one of the peacemakers in the whole incident, gets hit by a coin. I just can't believe David Ellery interprets that as a headbutt, because it happens a long time after the incident, and Ginola is nowhere near Ljungberg.
And we understand that Arsene Wenger is likely to appeal on that one, so hopefully that one will be all sorted out. But Keown went as well. I mean, there were 11 cards in the whole game. Was it a really fiery derby? Was it a nasty derby? Were there all those cards justified?
It's what you expect, Arsenal-Tottenham, I'm afraid. And it's not a game for the faint-hearted. We've seen one up in Scotland this afternoon, and we've seen another one in North London. But what is worrying is sort of 26 sendings off since Arsene Wenger's been manager of Arsenal. 38 sendings off in total already in the Premier League this year. And I don't think we're seeing malicious, nasty things going on. I just think we're seeing a lot of officials being overzealous.
OK, well, let's go on to the positive side of everything. George Graham said that possibly the first half hour of the game was the best performance he's seen Spurs put in since he's been at the club. And they did start sharper and quicker, didn't they, than Arsenal?
Well, they did. Arsenal get it wrong defensively there. Lee Dixon comes out, and Adams and Keown decide to stay in defensively, and Everson does superbly well round the back for his 8th Premier League goal. I think David Seaman a little bit disappointed with that one. He thumps the ground in frustration. That ball's travelled a long way from Tim Sherwood. But Arsenal get themselves back in good set piece, good block on Chris Perry, and Patrick Vieira makes them pay with a super header.
Unmarked.
And, unmarked. Well, it was a good block. Arsenal did very well. And this is when there's a wonderful double save here from Ian Walker. And a great save from Suka, the second attempt. The first one from Mark Overmars, he does well. He gets up quickly, reacts superbly well, and makes a very good save with his left hand.
That is Arsenal's 4th defeat of the season. We've heard Arsene Wenger at 3 defeats say they can't afford to have another one. What does that actually mean for them?
Well, I think you're struggling to win the Championship, Claire, to be honest with you. Manchester United only lost 3 last season. Arsenal lost 4 the whole of last year. But Spurs, you know, great for them. They're really very, very close to Arsenal now, only 3 points behind the 2 teams now. And George Graham will be delighted with their progress.
Well,